Hey, MathCook here. This video contains one of many examples in my Algebra 2 library. The rest of those examples, along with hundreds of other videos, are only available at mathcook.com. Let's MathCook it up. This question says, a huge satellite dish is shaped like a paraboloid of revolution. The width of the dish at the top is 12 feet, and the focus lies 1 foot above the bottom of the dish. Gene wants to fit the satellite in his storage unit, but the storage unit is only 10 feet high. Will the satellite dish fit into Gene's storage unit? So let's try to draw an illustration of this satellite dish and see what the height might be so that we can determine if it fits in the storage unit or not. So a paraboloid of revolution essentially means a parabola. So we'll put our vertex at 0, 0 here, and the parabola will look something like this here. All right, so we don't know the height of this parabola. So that's what we need to determine, how tall the parabola is. We do know the width of the dish at the top is 12 feet. So we're going to put a 12 feet here, which tells us what is the x value of this point here, like where the satellite reaches its highest point. Well, the x value is half of 12, so it's going to be 6. So this point here is going to be 6, comma, y. We do not know the y value. That's what we're trying to find here. And we know that the vertex here is 0, 0. So I'll write here vertex is 0, 0. What else do they tell us here? So the Gene wants to fit the satellite in his storage unit, but the storage unit is only 10 feet high. So if we solve for y and we're able to get the height of the satellite dish, we can tell whether it'll fit into the storage unit. If y is less than 10, it'll fit into the storage unit. If y is greater than 10, it will not fit into the storage unit. They also tell us that the focus lies 1 foot above the bottom of the dish. That's really important information. I'll label that here. So that's our focus here. It's 1 foot above, so we'll put that out as a 1 here, which tells us that what is our A value? So the A value is going to be the distance between the vertex and the focus. So that distance is going to be, I'll write it here, we'll do it in green. So our distance here, this is going to be A, and it'll be 1 unit, or 1 foot up. So the distance between the vertex and the focus is A. In this case, it's 1. All right, so since our parabola is opening upward, which equation should we use? So here is an illustration of the types of parabolas you might see. Now in this case, we have a parabola going up here. So if our parabola is going up, we're looking at this parabola here. Notice the x is squared and the y is not. So we're going to use this equation here going forward. All right, so I'm going to erase this chart, and we'll bring down our equation and go ahead and plug in what we know. Now, let's go ahead and label. We know our A value is 1, so we can plug that in. Our vertex, we can label, is HK. So this is HK. And then this point here is just a random point on the parabola. So we're going to plug this in for x and this for y. And then what we're trying to solve for is y. So I'll underline our y here. All right, so let's go ahead and plug in. So our x value is 6. Our h is 0. That's squared equals 4, and then a is 1 times y minus k, which is 0. All right, so there's our equation now, and notice we have everything. We can just solve for y, the height of our satellite dish. So the left side is 6 squared, which is 36. The right side is 4 times y, which is 4y. We divide both sides by 4. The 4's cancel. Y equals 36 over 4, which is 9 feet. All right, so the height of this satellite dish is 9 feet. So will it fit in the storage unit? Yes, it will, because the storage unit is 10 feet high. So this will barely fit into the storage unit, but it will fit. So our final answer is yes, the dish, or the satellite dish, will fit into the storage unit. And you can say as the height, which is 9 feet, is below the height of the storage unit, which is 10 feet. All right, so there is our answer. Hey Kook, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. For unlimited access to all of my Algebra 2 videos, visit mathkook.com. Thanks for watching.